Alright, we're back.
Not all of us, apparently.
Haviland is feeling a little dark.
Feeling very dark.
He's feeling a little. I need to poop.
Is he
Dropping
still not
one
back?
behind a rock.
Alright.
No,
So-
he's back. He's just having technical difficulties, I think.
Alright, so what's going on? What are you guys doing?
Well, I put that bigger boulder in, so now there should be enough space if you want to take the stone. So,
Well, what I'm thinking is we get an ass ton of rope. We tie it to the rock on one end
I just run with it.
and fucking, yeah, just get the fuck out with it after I pry the eyes out of the big statue.
I
Charles
say.
carry the rock. Could he fly through the palace carrying the rock?
No, there's
should be-
nothing for him to hold on to, really. Like, it's
Yeah, it's like I would imagine it's like a big round fucking stone.
too smooth, yeah.
There's a
Anyone
big
have,
boulder
like, a-
that should fit people through now, so you don't need to worry about making it because the water's dissipating now. So you just leg it. Even if
I
you take
guess,
2
yeah,
rounds,
it's
you
just-
still get in, no problem. You might have to like crawl under, but that's all you have to do. It can be a tight squeeze or anything.
Deal, I get
The important
to,
question is, do we have a reason to go through the portal or not?
Well,
Do we
I
need
was gonna
in solving this problem.
yeah, that's
should be
kind of,
The stones seem kind of
We
key.
came to find the source, and we haven't found the source yet. We know it's through this portal, but we don't know what is causing this.
I think we take the stone to someone because I think it's pretty important as well. Like that, the statues seem kind of like, you know, it's an important object. The way it was set up, the stone's wanted it back. It must have some sort of key to this portal.
I'm
Well,
not
whatever we
sure if
decide,
should.
I say we should rest before we go.
that does sound like an excellent
I
idea.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea.
Are you sure you want to rest? So let's not rest.
Nah, let's.
You don't need spells.
Question is,
I
how long
kinda-
do you guys want to rest? I mean, what time are we talking it is in the daytime?
Well, you guys found this place probably around 3 o'clock or so. You had your fight. I mean, it's probably still like 5 or 6 o'clock, something like that.
I suggest we go back outside, make camp for the night, and come first thing in the morning.
Yeah, and we're leaving the stone. I think we should make sure it doesn't wander off. Well, not by itself, of course. But, you know,
Well, then we can just camp in here.
Why don't we take the stone to the town, give it to the cool wizard guy? What's his name? The Brown. Radagast the Brown?
Bert,
And
Bert.
I don't think. I don't think so.
let him investigate the stone.
Yeah, but that wouldn't quite solve the red mist issue.
But I have a question. If we take the stone out and we have him investigate, say he figures something out, how are we going to get it back in here to get to the portal if the portal is closed and no way to put the rock back in the statue's hand?
The boulder is stopping the portcullis closing fully.
Wait a minute. Haviland, do you still have that little shrunken voodoo head thing that records stuff?
The fuck?
yeah.
We found it like
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't
I
ask.
somewhere during like Peter spoke.
A Voodoo head video recorder?
More like a voice recorder, but
Oh, okay.
I have a shrunken head message taking skull. Yeah.
do you
Okay.
think you could send Bert a message with it and Sir Charles?
He'd certainly
That's
know what to
not a
do
bad
with the
idea.
shrunken head, no doubt.
Like,
I don't. Well, would a man of such standing wish to come down here and assist us?
well, not so much come down here and assist us, but maybe advise or send a more reliable means of communication?
Hmm.
It's a good point, actually. We could just write on a piece of paper instead of using a shrunken head.
Yeah, because I have parchment
not
and a
as
quill,
fun.
so I mean,
That works too.
Yeah, that's... Charles can definitely be carrier. Certainly.
would Sir Charles be
Charles
willing to
doing it
be
in
carrier?
style. So Charles, do you have an opinion on the subject?
Whatever you think is best, sir.
Good
What
input.
regiment it is.
Well, I have
Sorry,
I have parchment and ink, but no quill.
Cool.
I got an ink well.
Oh no!
Wait,
Try with
hang
our
on.
fingers.
Well, fuck it. Let's find a stick.
I've got ink pen. I've got an ink pen. I've got an ink
Come
pen.
here, Sir Charles. Let me get one of your feathers.
Exactly.
Nice.
Give me a damn feather.
Dante, do you have one? Did you say?
I have an ink pen, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Actually, I do as well. But
Well, yeah. Then somebody write a letter.
Yeah.
What language you like it written in? I can write it in Draconic.
Whatever Bert will understand. I don't care if I
well,
understand.
I
How about
think
we just
common
stick with
would
common?
do fine.
Yeah.
You sure?
I mean, if we wanted to do some crazy language, I could write fucking undercommon, but
Undercommon. Speak some Undercommon while someone writes the letter. I want to hear this Undercommon.
uh,
All right, whoever's writing the note, just like type it out and roll 20 and hit enter, so I can like see exactly what you write.
Who's sending it?
uh,
Dear Sir Bert. Or Bert the Brown.
Sir Bert.
Serbert? Is that ice cream?
Sir Bert.
Sober. Sober.
no, it's like made different. It doesn't have as much cream in it.
Lemon sober.
I feel like people that eat sherbet like are not real people.
I think there's a difference.
Wow.
Hey, my cousin eats sugar because he has an allergy to eggs.
Okay, that's different, I guess. 'cause
Yeah.
I'm typing a letter.
It's not his fault that he's eating shitty food. He's not doing it by choice.
Thing is, you're getting mistaken with sorbet. Sherbet
Are you
is like
thinking of...
Yeah, sherbet's like
thing.
it's still like cream based, but it's not like ice cream's more like custard based. Like sherbet's like more like heavy cream. I want to say.
Wait a minute, sherbet's a cream.
no.
Isn't it?
You're getting
Okay,
there's
sherbet's like a
sorbet.
powder.
Sorbet is like the fake
Sorbet
ice
is
cream.
more like a sorbet is more like almost like an Italian ice almost, but
Sherbet is like a candy.
Yeah, it's like a powder.
Yeah.
what kind of sherbet are you guys thinking of? Like what kind of weird shit y'all got in Europe?
Okay, I think that. Okay, let's see. Difference in sherbet
We're actually
and
having this
sorbet.
discussion instead of writing a letter.
Sorbets and sherbets are similar, but there are some important differences. For example, sorbets are friendly to lactose intolerant individuals since they do not contain any dairy products.
See?
So they're a little different, but they're both traditionally like fruity flavored, which is disgusting. So.
How's that note to everybody?
You spelled Bert wrong. That might be a little bit offensive, but
What? How do you spell Bert then? Oh, Bert.
Lots of love.
That's a lot of
Should we add anything to that, guys?
Or perhaps
Nah, I think
a
that's
more
great.
reliable means of communication than Hawk? Because I mean, he's like a great. I'm sure he's got some sort of like two-way communication device.
So then I hand the piece of paper over to Dante, and he's gonna add something to it.
Sorry, guys, can't hear you.
Sorry about that.
It's added.
oh yeah.
Okay, we're not putting that on there.
Valid
You.
contribution, Dante, but...
Anybody have anything else to add to this letter?
If he could send some sort of communication thing, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so you're gonna.
Please send some black
Pathfinder.
So Sir Charles
Pathfinder
is gonna
equivalent of
deliver
two-way
this
radio.
message, right?
Uh-huh.
And I guess we're just gonna like.
So I'll,
Yeah, that
I'll
works.
roll. I'll roll it up and hold it out for Sir Charles.
Okay.
I'm assuming he'll like come in, and scoop
Yeah,
it out of my
he
hand.
takes
and
it
fly.
and he flies off in the direction of Clover.
And I
Sweet.
say, well, let's
Yeah.
make camp.
I guess
I'm
we're
gonna
have to
do
have like
something
a.
that I forgot to do before. I'm gonna go over to the skeleton of Sir Valros and take the 2 potions.
Ooh.
Okay.
Merrick looting corpses.
No, it's not looting. It's making sure.
He's returning it to his
that-
family.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing with these
No.
eye things.
The way I see it is Valros's main goal was destruction of the Twisted Rune. I can justify that by knowing that I'm on the same sort of quest and would therefore use his items for the same purpose. And I know that he'd want that.
Cool.
Or at least I think he'd
And
want that.
I'm fairly certain he wants me to have these blue little gemstones.
Oh, then I hand Merrick the bag that's got Timothy in it.
Is this Sir Timothy, I see?
Oh, he's now a knight.
Actually,
wow,
there
it's
we go.
Sir-
There we go. Why don't we put the stone in this bag, leave it on there, and then get Sir Charles to pick it up and take it? Because he can grab a bag, surely.
I was thinking that.
I mean,
But what if we want to go back through the portal? We decide that's where we have
When
to
we
go,
can
and the
leave.
rock is out. That
When
rock
we
isn't
leave,
going to
we'll
hold it
take
forever.
the gem that way.
Good point.
that. I mean, we let the
We'll take
chamber
gem
fill
when
with
we
water.
leave.
Yeah.
We'll wait for Bert to give his input, and then we'll decide what to do.
Okay, well, while we're doing that, why don't we just camp then?
Yeah.
Can you have a look at
Sounds fair to
that?
What are the potions, by the way, that he had on him?
Mysteries.
We'll just assume that.
Mr.
Haviland.
Detect Magic.
Yeah,
person?
we'll assume that Haviland checks them out for you. One is a cure moderate wounds potion, and the other is a flame arrow potion.
Can I as she's coming back to us, because I've not really wanted to step inside there, so I assume everyone's coming back to the portcullis. Yes, Marek, if there's anything else of use on his friends, well, his, I call him a comrade or something, his brethren, I don't know what, he was a fellow paladin, right? What would you
No.
call it?
Fellow
It's not-
countryman.
He's a
Oh,
countryman.
I'm
He was
from
from
Cormier,
Cormier, so
Do your fellow countrymen have anything else of use on his body that may assist us?
There were weapons, but none of them would be of use to me.
Okay, so upon hearing that, I'm gonna like slowly walk through and then like glance back to make sure the portcullis isn't closing, and then edge my way as quickly as possible to the corpse, and then check that dagger. Well, no, sorry, I won't check that dagger because I didn't know there was a dagger there. I'm gonna check the body for weapons.
all right. Yeah, you find a light crossbow and a dagger. The dagger, they both seem high quality, but the dagger, like when you feel it in your hand, like it's got like a really nice balance to it.
I'm gonna take that dagger and like sheath it in my belt, and then head as quickly back as possible to the portcullis. Meet up with
I was
everyone
gonna
else.
say, wow, Dante actually came in the room. Wow.
Okay, so all you guys took was the 2 potions and the dagger, right?
Yeah. Does anyone want the crossbow?
Well, where do you guys want to camp? You want to
Or the
camp in
book.
here or up?
There was a book too.
I thought you kept the journal.
Oh, I got
Kept
the
it
book.
Oh, you got the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Actually,
The crossbow? How good's the crossbow?
It's a
If you
masterwork.
ask that as I come back at this time, it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a masterwork light crossbow.
I think I might take that. In that case.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
Thank
Do
you.
roll for it. Do like back
Yeah.
in.
I've already got like a masterwork ranged weapon, and I'm not sure that Haviland does.
No, I haven't got a master. Does that do more damage?
It does +1 to hit.
Better hit chance, like by 1.
Yeah,
I think.
+1 to hit.
Yeah, I'll take that if people don't mind.
That's fine. Can I appraise this dagger? Get an idea of what this dagger is. Is there anything special?
I mean, as far as like appraising it goes, it's definitely masterwork.
But you say it's like finely balanced and everything. Is that the masterwork part? Or is there anything special to it?
I don't know. Do you like have detect magic or anything like that?
I'm gonna have to ask my good friend. I hope good friend too. Haviland, can you check out this dagger for me? Just make sure it's
Yeah, certainly.
see if there's anything magical about it.
All right, it's a +1 dagger.
Okay. Cool.
So that gives +1 to attack and damage.
Right. And keep.
Is that actually what Haviland said?
Would that be
Advantage.
+2, +1 for being masterwork, and +1 for being magical?
No, they don't
I
stack.
try.
I guess I'm gonna try to appraise those little gemstones I popped out of the statue's eyes.
Okay, roll your appraisal roll.
Alright. Sure. Yeah, that's 5. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come to the conclusion that they're worth about 30 gold each.
Hey, Haviland, you want to take a look at these gems?
Yeah,
Just in case?
sure. Yeah, worth a look. Do I need to roll or anything?
Yeah, you have an appraisal check. It's +11.
Wow.
Oh, sweet.
I was actually thinking more detect magic, but
Oh, is that what you wanted?
yeah, but no.
Hey,
If
give
it's,
me both.
Appraisal as well.
yeah, if he can do both, I'd be cool with that.
I'll appraise the shit out of those things.
Fucking A.
Weapon, you said?
Well, either way, your
Natural
score's higher
one.
than his.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haviland's a bit of a gem expert, so. Alright, yeah, he tells you they're worth about 50 gold each. And they're not magical.
Okay.
Alright, let's camp.
Let us camp.
We're gonna camp down here or up top?
I'd feel a
I'm not-
lot safer up top.
Yeah. Like the entrance way to the
again,
cave.
Kind of like to have a watch at least at the entrance of this room.
I ain't not camping in this room. I ain't going outside.
Not camping in the room, but at least having a watch at the door, just to make sure something's not going to come out that fucking portal and ambush us in the middle of the night.
Exactly.
Well, that means we'd have to have 2 watches, one around the camp and one down here. And then nobody's gonna sleep tonight.
We can rotate it. I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
Did anyone set traps?
I'm supposed to be able to, but I can't.
Right. Yeah, it seems like 2 people are gonna have to kind of like maybe keep watch then.
Well, as we're gathered around the campfire, I'm gonna channel energy one more time to top myself off before I go to bed. For 8 for everybody that needs it.
Sweet.
I'm gonna have a nightcap and pull out my hip flask and start drinking some whiskey around the campfire.
I kind of just look in shame at my now ruined rapier.
Okay, it looks like everyone's full health now, just FYI.
Cool.
I'm asking, does anyone need a dagger? By the way, anyone use a dagger?
Well, I've
You
already
wanna
got
be
a
the
pretty
dagger
good
that I-
dagger, but actually, no, I don't have a pretty good dagger. I could probably use that.
It's not the dagger that I just received. It's my old dagger.
Normal.
Sure. It
If I
would
could
be
like
masterwork.
borrow it,
It's a masterwork. The one that
Actually,
It's
if
about
I could
5
like,
o'clock, 6 o'clock.
What's that?
What time is it?
Yeah, it's like 6, something like that.
As soon as we make camp, I'm going to go to bed, and I'll say, after my 8 hours, I'll do the rest of the watch for the night. And if I'm going to bed at 6, that still gives plenty of time for everybody else.
Okay.
actually, yeah, if it's a masterwork, I could probably use it because my dagger is kind of just a regular old dagger.
Okay, so if I give so I've got this. If we're around a campfire, everyone see. I've got like this awesome, like I pull up my sleeve, and you see this awesome like contraption on my arm. So then I'm gonna like unclink this dagger that comes from it from my previous one, hand it over, and then I'm gonna fit my new dagger onto like the forearm, and then just put my sleeve back down.
Where the fuck did you get that?
It's a secret weapon, and I'm gonna wink, all corny like.
Okay.
It's
Alright,
So it's a wink, a coy wink. It's not a Bert the Brown
a
wink.
corny wink, corny.
Oh,
like-
a corny wink. All right.
It's a spring-loaded sheath. Yeah,
Neat.
should get one. Pretty cool.
I just might.
I feel like we're just like watching a rogue bromance right now.
Yeah, and then I'll just like show him. I'll open up a little pouch and then like jiggle them about. Yeah, these little metal clinks, and then I'll just like push them over to like look inside there. These are pretty handy too. And then you should notice that they're called caltrops. He would know what caltrops are, right? It's a rogue, so most people would. But
Yeah,
just get some of these too. It's pretty handy.
that is pretty neat.
You should look those up if you don't know what they do. They're pretty good.
If you
Okay.
step on them, they hurt.
Yeah, but they like reduce movement by quite a lot.
All right, so you guys set up your watch just for the sake of simplicity.
realized-
I understand what you're going
Could
at
I-
with the watch. What?
I'm
But-
sorry, could I appraise the red gemstone? I noticed that I haven't appraised it.
It's in the room.
Anything worth appraising?
You
It's
can't
in the
really
room.
appraise
Yeah,
it. Well, you could go and sit in the room and look at it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm peering at it, and is there no further appraisal that can be performed, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna like go into the room and like walk up to it, you can appraise it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it really like
yeah.
you're gonna take like a penalty because unless you can pick it up and like really like study it, like so I mean,
Okay.
you can roll with like a -4 penalty or something like that if you want.
You did say it was a gem but right? Isn't he going to pull out one of those little appraisal, like eyeglasses things, and then just like go
Pretty
to it?
much, yeah.
Yeah, hell, why not? -4, you say?
Yeah, so do +7.
It's worth $1 million.
Jeez.
All right, yeah, you estimate that just like from a gem standpoint, just from the like based on the quality of the gem, that it's probably worth about 300 gold.
Okay.
Turn around and point to it. So dibs on that if we don't need it for anything else.
Well, so,
I did kind of use it to save everybody's ass. All I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but I got it out of the chest.
You
Although,
damn near
yeah,
killed us.
Fair point.
Okay,
We're going
so
to do the watch.
Well,
and see.
we'll
Yeah.
negotiate.
you guys set the watches. Sounds like you wanted to have one person kind of watch the room, one person watch the camp. You guys work that out. Night goes by. It's the next morning. What do you guys want to do?
I guess we're waiting on
Sir Charles.
Charles.
Cavern starts doing some bird whistling.
Okay,
And
well,
you
Sir
see Sir
Charles,
Charles.
he does come back in the morning, and he says,
Charles?
"Sir, I was unable to find Bert, but I did find a a group of priests, and they are coming to aid.
Alright. Good work,
Cool.
Charles. When will they arrive?
They are heading up the mountain now. They should be here in an hour.
Wait a
What
minute.
kind of priest?
Yeah.
You
Cultists or
guys
priests?
actually can't understand him, so like, this is only a conversation between Haviland and Sir Charles.
So
I'm
we are
imagining
making
he's
bird
like
noises to each
relaying
other.
the information. We're like going through Haviland.
Okay, that's fine.
I tell everyone. Yeah, what sort of priests, what garb were they wearing? What gods, or what manner of priests?
They're very fond of brown robes and scrolls.
That does sound like priests, Charles. Well done.
That's
Okay. I guess we'll see when they arrive.
We could, just to be on the safe side, we could always set up an ambush. Have one or two people waiting here on camp, and set up a trap if needed, in case these are not friendly priests.
if you want to pull Overwatch, I think I'd probably be better to talk to them because
Yeah, this we gotta hear. Why?
because I have a feeling they may or may not not mesh with Merrick's whole threefold thing going on. No offense to you or anything, just
Well,
Yeah.
if they don't, they're heretics, so that's their choice.
Well, at least see if they can help us before we pass any judgments.
You're
Or-
probably right, though. I'd defer the talking to you.
okay.
Can I find a vantage point anywhere close to where they're gonna meet up
Sure.
and hide, basically?
Okay.
I'll keep a watch.
Can I have Charles fly about and let us know when they get close?
Yeah. He lets you know that they're like whenever they're approaching, and you guys can kind of see down the trail a ways that they're coming up. You see 3 brown robed fellows. One of them appears to be shorter than the rest.
He got the frankincense. The other one's got the myrrh, and the third one's got the gold.
As they come closer, you see that it's 2 humans and a dwarf. The one human looks a little younger, and the other human looks like to be about middle-aged. But that's really all you can tell from this far away. And you see that the younger human and the dwarf are both wearing armor, and they have weapons.
Okay. Are there any noticeable sigils or symbols on it?
Eventually, once they get closer, you see that the younger human has the symbol of Agma emblazoned upon his breastplate. Now that they're a little bit closer, I'll go ahead and describe him for you. The younger one, the one that I just said that had the symbol of Agma on his breastplate, he has sandy brown hair and blue eyes. He's about 6'2", strong build, chiseled jawline. His shoulder-length hair is wild and tangled. His demeanor seems calm and relaxing, but unimposing. And he's wearing a long sword at his side. The older human is a middle-aged man with a slightly graying beard. He has brown robes, carries a wooden staff that's covered in runes. And the third fellow, which is a dwarf, he's a young, sturdy dwarf with black hair and a beard parted into 3 long braids. He's got a short sword by his side. Interestingly, he's wearing this silky green tunic that's very looks very expensive and nice. It just seems kind of out of place on a dwarf. He's also wearing some studded leather. You also see that he has multiple piercings in his ears and in his nose and like they're all like shiny, like really gaudy, like golden hoops. And now they're approaching you.
I stand and face him.
Good day, sirs. I'm Adonai Lars. I'm a advocate hired on behalf of Westgate to investigate this red mist going on around Clover. I was informed that you could possibly help us.
They say yes. We came as quickly as we could. We actually we came here because of the reports of the undead. Tell us more about what you have written in this note.
Well, in this room here, we've come across a rather ominous-looking portal. Several statues, two of which were alive, and one statue was holding a gem that, when removed, filled the room with water.
As he's speaking, I lean over and say, "Portal, Hades."
Also, this portal is very ominous and probably leads to some sort of fiery, horrible hell. There again, I haven't looked inside, so I really don't know. Also, we came across a journal talking about, was it runic priests?
The Twisted Rune.
Twisted Rune, which are 3 lichers, a group of 3 lichers dedicated to controlling Carmister, somewhere down south. I don't know why I'm thinking
Calamshan. Calamshan is what you're looking for.
Yes, Calamshan.
Down south.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about this Twisted Rune deal, would you?
He says, well, actually, I know a little bit about it. He's like, we had a man come through. He's like, we're from Erebor, by the way. We had a man come through there, very interested in learning more information about this Twisted Rune that you speak of. He was a man by the name of Sir Valros.
We may or may not have found his corpse.
In this cave?
Yes, sir.
Sir Valros was a countryman of mine, and we share common goals we want to destroy.
By the way, this is Sir Merrick Corbin. He's one of the paladins of the Threefold God.
That's true.
He says, well met, sir. We, I don't know. He just says, well met. Sorry.
Well, you know,
my notes.
Yeah.
How's it going?
So,
So one of the dwarf steps forward, and he says, well, what are we waiting for?
Yeah, sure. Let's, after you.
So he, the middleman introduces himself. He says, by the way, my name is Pearson. And he points to the younger man. He says, this is Div, and this dwarven fellow here is Bader. God, we're losing everybody.
Yeah, I know, right? Can I get a sense motive, just kind of on a hunch?
Yeah, you can do that.
Just so I've got this down, which one of them is wearing the marks of the priests of Ogma?
It's the younger one.
The younger one.
Div. Okay, yeah, you sense that they're just genuinely like wanting to help.
Okay. I mean, it's just, 3 of them and 3 of the other thing.
So anyways, they start talking to you guys about the portal, Well, I guess you guys probably want to show them the portal, right?
We probably, as they start asking questions, I say it's probably easier if we just show you.
Yeah. Let's see. Agma, wasn't yeah, what was Trenton? Wasn't Trenton a priest of Agma?
Yes, he was. So is Moniker.
I'd just kind of ask the one wearing the symbol of Agma if they know him.
Oh yes, Trenton and Moniker. We have dealt with them some. We do not make it out to Westgate that often, but when we do, we tend to catch up.
Okay.
So we lead them down to the portal.
Yeah.
All right, so check out. I'm gonna just kind of do this because it's like.
What? What are you spamming for?
Because like the chat wasn't showing up on the. There we go. Okay. Ads fads.
Ads fads.
Okay, so you take them down to the portal, and they're just kind of like looking around and like, oh, this is very interesting. And they're like, so, what did you say happened with the stone?
When we originally removed it from the hands of this fellow here, and I kind of motioned towards the big statue, it was in a chest and nothing happened, but one of our associates decided to burn the chest and heat the jewel in a rather large brazier, and that portcullis over there started falling and the room started filling with water.
Okay, they just kind of look over everything.
Are you talking to the wall?
Who?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I
am. So yeah, they just kind of look it over and they say, okay, well, like, what can we do to help?
Go through the portal and tell us where it goes.
Honestly, just figure you'd be more knowledgeable about such things.
He takes a look at the gem and he studies it for a while and he says, well, it's hard to say. It's possible that the gem is powering the portal somehow. I'm not sure how we would close it. He was like, but this this portal, and he's like looking at the mist, and he says, this red mist and these undead that keep coming through here. He's like, I got a bad feeling that this portal, or actually, I guess you already mentioned that in your letter, didn't you?
Yeah, we mentioned, and then when they came up, we mentioned that it went to somewhere bad.
It was possibly the source of this whole undead thing.
Right. Okay. So yeah, he says he doesn't really know how to close it.
Well, in that case, I guess a quick expedition is in order.
Looking that way, I don't think there's any other way to solve this other than to.
Well, he says, I don't. He's like, you're talking about going in the portal?
Well,
Why, yes.
possibly a quick excursion with one of us being bound to someone on the outside by rope. I don't imagine that would sever it, but
We have to end this right, no matter what the cost is. It's something we've been tasked with, and it's something we need to do, especially to stop evil from spreading throughout this world. We need to stop it in its own realm.
So you just want to go through that, Merrick?
He says, well, I don't know if you're brave or stupid or both, but I don't know. I wouldn't walk through that portal if I was you.
No, we wouldn't ask you three priests to put yourself in danger. You stay in safety, certainly.
yes.
Shots fired.
I guess Merrick, since you expressed interest in going in, and you also mentioned at one point having rope, perhaps tie yourself off at the waist and...
I'll put my hand through if you guys want to hold on to me.
I mean, I was just saying he could get further on the rope.
So I would have followed these guys like afterwards. So I would have come down from my vantage point, so they probably wouldn't even. I would have come in like a little bit later, but I propped myself up against the wall, so I'm not actually with the group. But I would have been listening in, and then I would have heard about the power source, and I would have said, "Why don't you just throw the gem back through the portal, or destroy it?" He mentioned power source. Destroy the power source. Something must be keeping that portal open, or tying it to this like here. That gem seems to be the most obvious. So throwing it back through or destroying it. Why do we need to?
Yeah, I mean we're
just roll it in gently, so you can reach in if you need to get it back. Just roll it in gently.
Well, I mean, Merrick is dying to get in there for whatever reason. I suppose we could send it.
I'm saying if need be, if there's no other option, I'll go in. I'll try and find a way on the other side.
Well, shit, tie me off. Let's get one of us in there. Everybody else out here hold the rope, and if something were to happen, give 2 sharp tugs and pull the poor bastard out.
What's to say on the other side of the portal is even habitable for a human?
If we start gagging, we pull the rope twice really sharply, and we get pulled the fuck out.
I mean,
I volunteer to stick my head through.
My knowledge of magical things is very limited, but from when growing up as a child, like the description of hell is hellfire, extreme heat. I don't know. It could be anything. It might not be. You might not be able to breathe. It could be. You could get burnt to a crisp the moment you go through. It seems like it needs to be. You test first. Yeah, test something first. Tie something off first. Throw it through. Then pull it back. If it comes like burnt to a crisp, then walk through. You know, it seems a bit silly to put your life in danger as the first thing.
I'm going to ask any of the priests if they know anything about the realm of Hades, its habitability, anything like that. If they've heard stories. I mean, obviously they haven't been there themselves, but...
He says, yes, Hades, they call it the Grey Waste. It's a realm devoid of emotion, hope, and peace. There's no sun. Seasons do not exist. It's the home plane of Cyric, which you can imagine makes it a very nasty place indeed.
But would we be able to survive it for, say, 10 minutes? Assuming nothing, tries to eat us.
Well, it's hard to say. Not very many people have ever gone to Hades and ever returned, so there's not a whole lot of information from that standpoint. Most of the information that has been gleaned about it has come from summoned creatures who live there as their home plane. He says, I would not recommend taking a trip to Hades.
Alright.
I've got an idea. How about to test it, I summon a creature and send that in, and then have it come back out and sort of see what happens to the creature.
It's a good idea, but surely with it travelling to another plane that goes out with your cast range, doesn't it dissipate?
Is it line of sight, or is it literally by plane?
You could like cast it. You could summon something and send it through the portal. You could do that.
But I wouldn't be able to get it back.
I don't think you would have control of it any longer.
Wait a minute.
Right. I could tie a rope around the creature and then send the creature in, and we could pull it back to test the waters, so to speak.
Yeah, we could.
If people are in agreement, we can do that.
So did these
Well,
guys
I
said
could
that
summon a
this-
hyena and we could tie the rope to it like a harness and be able to pull it back across.
Yeah, hyena, fire beetle. Is there one of those?
Yeah, fire beetles are disposable.
Did these guys say that the gem was the power source?
I think they said it was possible.
Yeah. Said
That'd
it's possible.
explain why it's so well protected, why they don't want it leaving this area.
True.
Golly, I
I
think he's
think
got it.
possibly just by removing the gemstone from the area will dissipate the power source for the portal.
Possibly,
Or
but
we
there's
could
the
just
chance
do
that
what I
it.
said first. The portal, the stone to the portal.
I don't know how willing I am to take that thing off of there and possibly end up drowning us all again.
Well,
like
there's a
we said,
giant
we
rock
could-
under the portcullis that Dante.
Yeah.
True, but that thing's also worth at least 300 gold.
Ooh.
Yeah, well,
300
now
gold.
you're thinking
also
greedy.
Hmm.
So do we want to try to put the animal through first?
Do that.
I
We'll
guess.
try
and
that first. If it comes back burnt to a crisp, we'll try the rock thing.
And if that doesn't work, we'll hold the rock back with a piece of rope as well.
Put
Alright,
the,
so
put
what
the
do you-
gem.
What do you send through? What animal?
I'm going to send a hyena if I can.
Jesus. It's going to come back as a wildebeest and kill us all.
or a
I
warthog.
guess-
And
With
I
4
can
heads.
pick a second level animal, and that's seems to be the easiest to attach something to.
I'm gonna send through a. I'll go fire beetle. What the hell of it?
Alright, let's tie a rope around that sucker and send her through.
Okay, tying a rope around a fire beetle sounds like it would be not the easiest. I mean, it's just like a rope, like an inch thick rope, and the fire beetle's only like.
That's why I said there's a horse and a hyena I can do,
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll do.
or an elemental. Can they hold on to it?
Sure.
Alright, I'll have a dog in that case, and then dog and hyena can go through.
Okay,
Alright.
so you're both
You
sending
send one too?
animals through.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So you send your animals
A
in.
regular old Schrodinger's
I tie one end of the rope to the hyena like in a harness thing on his chest, so I can try to pull it back.
Okay, as soon as they both go into the portal, the ropes go completely slack.
Well, as soon as his head went in, I was going to pull the rope back to see if he would come back through.
A decapitated hyena.
Yeah.
The head didn't make it. My dog just goes all the way in, and it's gone.
Okay, well the rope goes slack. You stick the head in and pull it back, and like you feel something tug the rope, and like the hyena gets like pushed in, and then the rope goes slack.
Okay, well there goes the idea of me just sticking my head in.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to go through here.
Put the gem in the bag. Tie the bag up.
Yeah,
Put the rope in the bag.
yeah.
Stand halfway between. Throw it through. Run to the portcullis.
Actually, this is going to sound rather stupid, but my curiosity is piqued.
Don't do it, bro.
We got
Okay.
anything stronger than
I don't
rope?
think he's
Stronger than rope.
genuinely gonna go through there, or did
Well, I mean, I figure tie me off. Because there again, those were magically created beasts. They went through the portal and disappeared. That could be some sort of interference. Maybe if there was something like actually tied to the elemental or the material plane.
That's a fair point.
Put the magic head, well, the head of the things we destroyed earlier through first, surely. Rock. A rock is physical.
With the
That or a
risk that-
skull, which would be easier to get a rope through.
Just something physical rather than magical.
We do have that glowing skull at the down south.
Hmm.
Send that through.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just walk up and grab that skull. I'm gonna hold it like up, and then I'm gonna put half the skull through. But I'm not gonna hold it like. I'm just gonna grip it, not like.
Why don't you tie the rope to it?
And
Don't need to.
fling it
You just
through,
put the-
and then
you just
Put it in
the
one
back.
eye socket and out the other, and then tie it.
Don't need
Yeah.
it. You just need to put half the skull in. Like, I should be able to hold half the back of it, and then put
Your
it.
hand, dude. Your hand. I saw
My
what it
hand's
did.
not, my hand's not in the portal. My hand's not in the portal.
So you stick the skull into the portal, not your hand,
No.
and you're still holding it there. Do you just pull it back out?
Yeah, just put it back towards me.
Okay, you pull it back out, and it's like seems normal at this point.
It's normal.
Still glowing with the light spell? Or...
Oh, no, I think
That's
that's probably gone by now.
Oh,
Light's eternal, isn't it?
All right, chums.
Continue?
Cinch me off. I'm going through.
I don't really see an alternative, but I'd
I'm
still
also
advise-
gonna, after this skull seems fine, I'm gonna punt the skull through. So I'm just gonna kick the skull through after it seems fine, just in case. So I've just kicked the skull through the portal.
Okay.
Did we tie a rope around it or not?
No,
Is it
I
gone?
mean we checked it. It was fine. When I pulled it back, it's fine. I just don't want to run a risk of it somehow coming to life and then killing me, like, you know, along the floor, like.
Ah,
Somewhere.
okay.
And we definitely have not the best luck with animated skulls. Hey, Merrick?
Yeah.
Either way, let's do this. Cinch me up.
Okay. So you guys
Are you
cinch
sure
up
you-
Hadadiah.
You sure you want to do it? I mean, I'm happy to go through.
Do we have another rope?
I don't know.
I don't have any rope.
Nor do I.
I don't have any ropes.
Just the one rope.
Just the one rope.
The priests would have a rope handy, would they?
I'm gonna tie the other end of the rope to the big statue.
No, they don't have any rope.
All right.
Just gonna throw this out there. Like, how would you ask in character if anyone is not good? Without it being like metagaming.
Is anyone not? What do you mean?
like,
Good aligned.
Well, you have.
I would imagine you could like use detect evil on a hunch.
Yeah, I mean, you have the ability to detect evil at will.
No, I was just wondering if, like, I imagine evil would have a worse effect on a good person, so the person we send through might be better off being neutral.
Hold Timothy
I
up.
don't know. I'm clutching at straws here.
Hold Timothy up to different people's faces and see how hot it gets.
Well, it's already burning through this bag, so
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
just tie them up. I'll tie the other end of this big statue. Put part of your body through, and then come back. And then if it seems fine, then we can let you go in all the way.
all right, that works. I
okay.
Anybody
Yes,
else have
since
any
my-
problems?
I think it's just done.
I guess I kind of just like stick my head through.
Headphones.
YOLO swag.
Okay, you stick your head through. Nobody's holding the rope. It's just tied. To
Oh yeah,
something.
I'm holding it too. I'm only inching it out as he goes, so I have it taut, but I'm standing in the back by the statue too.
Okay, so the way it works, Adadai, is you stick your head through, and basically you don't completely come out the other side of the portal until you pull the rest of your body through. So,
So
it's not
I'm like-
it's not like a window where you can just poke your head in. Like it takes all of you or none of you. Like there's no in between. So you stick your head in, and basically your head's just like in a swirl of colors, and like you can still feel your like the rest of your body on the like prime material plane, and then your head is just kind of like it's like still passing through, basically. So you can't see the other side.
Oh shit! I kind of just put my head back through on the other side and look towards Dante, and I'm like, mind if I get a pull off that flask?
Yeah. Okay. I'll push over the hit flask.
Liquid courage.
Enjoy, but you owe me some whiskey. Oh wait, no. If you don't come, well, can I have your stuff? Like, I don't know how. Can you maybe leave
You
your
can
valuables
recover it?
behind?
If you can recover it, sure.
Maybe it's best if you leave your valuables behind.
No.
You don't need your valuables in
I've
plane of
fallen for
Hades.
that one before.
I can keep it safe. Dante Bank. You've never had it before.
I'll make sure he doesn't run off with it. Don't worry.
If
You're gonna
something
come
were to
in for this,
happen,
Dante,
I'd
right?
probably like all my little bag of tricks on me.
That's wise, Dante.
You don't need those blue gemstones, though, do you?
Yes, yes, I do. I need them. They're vital.
What happened to
me.
you, Marek? You've changed.
I'm joking.
I know.
Here goes
You're
nothing.
gonna walk all the way in, oh boy.
I
assume you give me my hit flask back. I'd make sure you give
Yeah.
it back.
well, yeah. I take like a big gulp off of it and hand it back.
Alright, so Adadaya jumps into the portal, and that's what we'll pick up next time.
Cliffhanger.
For those.
I love it if at the
two
start of
viewers.
next episode it's just like, yeah, Odadai's dead, so what do you guys want to do?
The rope goes slack and they pull it back and it's the empty harness.
I'll be completely honest. I didn't expect anyone to go into the portal, so I'm gonna have to think about what happens.
Oh man.
It's
I
fine.
can just imagine us pulling the ropes back.
Should
It's
I-
not slack. It's just a fully equipped skeleton with all of Odadai's stuff on it.
Should I come up with a new character concept just in case?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a good answer.
No, it's gonna come back evil, or vampire, or
Um,
half demon.
All right, so that was it. That was episode 2. America,
Experience.
did you get any phone calls after last time? Probably not.
Nah, mate, nah. I had nothing. I got this weird. I'll show you this weird text that I got.
It's probably from Carl.
Oh lord.
Yeah, probably. It was this.
Hold up. I need
It just says message not found. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
That's
just
boring.
from unknown. Message not found.
Boring.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so basically, thanks to anyone there's like maybe a couple people watching on stream. If you want to see episode 3, it'll be sometime soon. We'll announce it in the next week. Go ahead and click follow so you can figure that out.
Totally go back and watch episode 1 on YouTube as well.
Yeah, episode 1 is on YouTube. Episode 1 is also available on Twitch TV. So either one of those will work pretty well.
You should have them follow you on Twitter too.
Oh, they can find my Twitter. It's on YouTube. I don't know what it is off the top. I think it's Greg _ Feeney, Feeny.
Fiendinator.
If let's see what else. Yeah, the episode 1
Experience.
is available. Also, this one will be available on YouTube and on Twitch probably sometime tomorrow. Experience. Let's see. That's a good
Also, before we end the stream,
question.
winners don't do drugs, except for Michael Phelps.
It's a good message.
This is what I imagined. Yeah.
Show that.
Oh.
I think we found a video of what happens to Odadiah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've put
God.
it in the Skype. I've put it in Skype.
Do you want me to show it?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh god.
Hold on, let me find this video.
So yeah, we'll get to this.
Oh wow.
Oh damn.
Scorpion 10 times better than Sub-Zero.
I don't know. I've kicked a lot of ass with Sub-Zero.
Scorpion's better.
Depends on the player.
Nice.
That's it. And it comes
Yeah,
out. At least
I'll be
little
thinking up
stories.
a new
Alright.
character concept just in case. You keeping it to base classes or
We'll talk about it.
core
We'll talk about it.
classes? Or,
We'll talk
yeah,
about it.
Okay.
All right.
We'll talk.
Anybody else got
2,000
anything else to
experience.
say before I shut her down?
Job the dial.
2,000 experience.
Oh,
No.
everybody
9
picked
million.
up 600 experience points.
Sweet.
So that would put you at, I think.
83.
Is that including the trolls and the basilisk?
Oh, I already gave you those.
Oh,
700 off next level.
Yeah, you're only 700 away from level 4.
hell yeah.
All right.
Well, maybe you might be dead next, so we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case you're not dead, don't forget to update your dagger for Master Work Beggar.
All right. Thanks.